Bloated bureaucracies and unchecked spending have long plagued modern governments. But in the United States, something remarkable is happening. The Department of Governmental Efficiency, known as DOGE, was created to find and eliminate government waste. And it's already delivering results. Canada should pay attention. DOGE has been controversial, and that's to be expected. When long-standing inefficiencies are finally addressed, those who benefit most from the waste will always push back. But public criticism shouldn't distract from the department's impact. With a staff of nearly 100 and a toolkit of high-tech systems, DOGE is cutting through entrenched bureaucracy with surprising speed. And the same kinds of issues almost certainly exist in Canada, albeit scaled down by a factor of 10. Take the U.S. National Science Foundation. In April, DOGE announced the cancellation of 402 diversity, equity, and inclusion grants deemed non-essential, totaling $233 million. One of them was a $1 million project titled Anti-Racist Teacher Leadership for Statewide Transformation. These aren't symbolic gestures. DOGE is making concrete changes that save billions. For example, on April 15th, the U.S. Internal Revenue Service revealed $2 billion in savings by canceling auto-renewed software licenses that had gone unused for years. 470,000 unnecessary government credit card accounts were shut down the same day. The State Department canceled 139 foreign aid grants, saving $215 million, including $1.4 million for a project called Preventing Internet Fragmentation in Brazil. Elsewhere, a Department of Agriculture contract for an environmental policy and law enforcement specialist in Indonesia was among 57 contracts canceled, freeing up $1.5 billion. This wasn't limited to contracts. Waste was embedded in everyday operations. The Environmental Protection Agency canceled an $85,500 plant maintenance contract. From now on, staff will water their own plants. The Department of Veterans Affairs replaced a $3.9 million annual salary survey contract with a $5,000 alternative, saving more than $11 million across its original term. Beyond cuts in spending, the Department of Government Efficiency is exposing structural weaknesses and vulnerabilities that invite fraud. In April, the Department of Health and Human Services was found to be issuing $700 million in grant payments without documentation, justification, or receipts. That systemic oversight has been corrected. The General Services Administration secured a 71% discount from Google on IT services, finally using federal purchasing power as intended. DOGE also uncovered $305 million in improper unemployment claims, including payouts to people over 115, under 6 or born 15 years in the future. Fraud and poor data integrity were widespread. In March, the Department of Government Efficiency announced that 9.9 million Social Security numbers tied to people over 120 had finally been marked deceased. The agency also found $630 million in loans made to people aged over 115 or under 11 through the Small Business Administration. Verification systems are now in place. In just 4 months, DOGE has saved U.S. taxpayers $170 billion. That's $1,055 per taxpayer. But it's just a start. U.S. debt per capita now exceeds $106,000. That's a deep hole. Meanwhile, the federal government faces more than $20 billion in deferred maintenance on real estate. DOGE has already sold 13 buildings and listed another 68. Government cannot keep doing things a certain way just because it always has. That path is not sustainable. While Canada doesn't yet have an equivalent to DOGE, the need is real. In 2023, the Federal Auditor General flagged multiple areas of concern, including $15 billion in unused COVID-19 benefits paid out, and an ongoing lack of financial controls in programs such as the Canada Emergency Business Account. The program issued government-backed loans to small businesses during the COVID-19 pandemic. In 2022, 50,000 such loans went to potentially ineligible businesses. Canada could benefit from a well-resourced, technologically equipped body sent to root out inefficiency and expose questionable spending across government. A Canadian version of DOGE would reduce waste, rein in ballooning program costs, and deliver better value for taxpayers. Canada needs this. We deserve transparency, efficiency, and accountability, not just more spending.